welcome to this week's version and episode of KARENisms. And, I'm so excited for the show this week. But there's a reason I'm excited, and I'll share that with you in a little bit. Meanwhile, Jace, come join us. How has your weekend been?
Hi, Karen. Everything's
Hello.
good for the weekend. How are you?
I have to tell you, I didn't have the best weekend, and that's why this show is important for me because I have to remember positive self-talk and things because I don't know if I did it or if Darwin did, but one of us, I'll blame it on him. It probably was me. I don't know. One of us lost an envelope with $2,500 cash in it. And I tell you what, I was beating myself up saying, idiot, idiot, idiot. What are you thinking? How can you? That's a lot of money. And so it was, I have two places that I normally keep things that are special. And it's neither one of those places. And then we tore my mom's place apart looking for it, and it's not here. So I need today's show because we're going to talk about positive self-talk and negative self-talk because I did a lot of negative self-talk. So yesterday I had to get off my high horse and start doing some positive self-talk. And I may or may not ever find that money, but that doesn't change my life permanently because money's money, and it's not relationships, it's not, it shouldn't be the stress, it's just not fulfillment, it's not the center of life. That being said, I'm okay doing that because of the webinar we're doing tomorrow.
Yes,
Yay!
forward to that.
Webinar.
Yeah,
Say it again.
I am looking forward to do that also. Well, just to share with you, this week is very special for me because it will be my birthday on Saturday. I will be
Happy
turning.
happy birthday.
Thank you. And every time, like every birthday, I will spend that one whole week before my birthday to just make myself be positive. It's kind of a tradition, just so that if I transition to another year again, it will be all positive for me. So it's like kind of my kind of new year.
Okay, my kids are going to absolutely cringe if they see this show, but I'm going to do it anyway. Can I sing you my special birthday song? You ready? Back up because I sing it loud. There, can you still hear me?
Yes, you can hear you.
Happy birthday, happy birthday. This is your day to have a lot of fun. So blow out the candles on the cake and make a wish. Serve everybody's favorite dish, favorite dish, favorite dish. Happy birthday, happy birthday. This is your day, so happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much.
You
That's a
can't
new
have
way for me.
you can't have a birthday without a birthday song. So there's your birthday song. Oh yeah, everybody's going, oh, but my positive self-talk says, hey, wasn't that nice of me to give him a gift for his birthday? You guys are laughing, going, oh no, 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 no. Well, that's great. I think you're going to definitely love tomorrow's webinar. Be sure and comment because I know you listen to them too because we always have giveaways. And
Yeah.
so that'll be another way for you to get yet another birthday present for free because of the giveaways. I want to remind everybody, do join us tomorrow for the webinar. It is living the life you've always desired. And we're going to go over the 6 secrets, the 6 steps to having that life you've always desired, basically living first class. And first class means something different to everyone. For me, first class means being physically, mentally, and emotionally and financially fit so that I can be of service to other people. Now, we've got the link in the comments, we've got the link scrolling across the bottom, but be sure and register. It's tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. I had to stop and think about that. Yes, that is correct because that's when I do everything. And we're going to have a great show. We're going to have a great webinar lots of good things. So sign up, have your friends sign up and register. You'll get send a note to take the animal quiz. Be sure and take it so you know what animal you are. And I'm guessing with you, Jace, you are a lamb with owl tendencies. Now, when you take the quiz, if I'm wrong, let me know. But I'm
I'll do
gonna
that.
guess
I'll take the
that, and
quiz.
I'm pretty certain I'm right. I've been doing this for a lot of years, but we're gonna do personality styles and things like that too, because part of getting ahead in life is being able to work with other people. And so, we're going to spend some time on that because that's important too. But anyway, I'm excited it's your birthday. So you're finally going to be 12. Just kidding. Anyone to me under the age of 50 is a child. And even those in their 50s kind of are a child to me too. So you got anything special you're going to do this week?
Well, this week it will be all about I think for me, I don't know. I do my birthday differently than people my age because people my age go to parties, but for me it's all about going back to reflecting to myself. It's always been that since I was in high school. But on the weekend, on the day of my birthday, I am just looking forward to have a very intimate dinner with my family. So
Ah, awesome. Well, you are mature beyond your years. I've said that many times. And so I'm excited about that.
I'm
And
excited.
remind me because I've got some things that will help you celebrate your birthday I want to send to you. And
Okay.
I mean that sincerely. So, you look at me. All right. Well, that being said, I want to go into some positive self-talk that you can use for your birthday as well. And I'm going back through. I told you guys I was going to start going through this living a positive life one moment at a time. And last week we went over the first 3 steps for kicking depression's butt. Well, this week's we're going through the last 2 steps because there were 5 steps that we did. And I'm going to put the book right here because I want to not get too off topic because I tend to do that, and you know that. Step 5 and step 6. Step 5 is positive affirmations, and step 4 and 5. 4 is positive affirmations, and 5 is negative self-talk is a saboteur. So we're going to go over both of that. But let's start with the positive self-talk. I told you how I was beating myself up earlier this weekend. And the negative talk really was a saboteur, and it made it even harder for me to think about where things might be. And we we self-talk. It depends upon the expert how many times, but thousands of times a day we're self-talking. And we say things to ourselves like, oh, I can't believe I did that, or hey, that was pretty good, or I spelled that word wrong. What's wrong with me? Or, oh, another error. And that is not positive self talk. Positive self talk is where you say, oh, I spelled it wrong. Oh, well, good thing I can fix it. Oh, well, good thing I can fix it. Or, I am good. I am a nice friend. I am a good daughter. I am a loving wife. I am a good listener. I come up with things that you do. In fact, that's the first challenge here on positive self-talk is I want you to write down, and if you're at a point where you can start it now, please do. If you're driving or something else, when you get a moment, write down, I prefer 50, but I'll let you start with 10. In fact, I'm going to pause for just a minute and have you write down 10 things that you do well. Doesn't have to be perfect, but 10 things that you do well. And I just listed a few of them. I'm a good listener. I am a good friend. Well, how am I a good friend? I'm a good friend because, well, yesterday even, I called 10 of my friends to tell them I love them and see how I could serve them. Well, that was really kind of me. So, now I'm kind. And I didn't do it to be kind. I did it to show my friends that I love them. But those are the things that you can go ahead and say that you do well. It might be that you bake chocolate chip cookies well. It might be that you're good at making your bed every morning when you get up. It could be anything, but list 10 things that you do well. And I've talked enough that you could have listed all 10, but we'll just pause for a moment so you can get some of those. Okay, if you didn't finish 10, you could finish those. Those of you who are motivated and ambitious, come up with at least 50. And there are that many things out there. And some of you will have to stretch a little bit, but you can do it. There are things that you are great at. Even if it's, I'm great at sleeping, something that you're great at, you can come up with at least 10 of those things. And once you've got those 10 things, I want you to put it on a nice piece of paper. And I don't have any nice paper right here, but put it on a nice piece of paper. In fact, two, and post one in your office or where your computer is or where you spend a lot of your time so that you can look at it all the time, and put the other one maybe on your bathroom mirror. So it's the first thing you see in the morning and maybe the last thing you see at night as you brush your teeth. That being said, whoops, I got an incoming call. That being said, I get these calls and it throws my mind. But these 10 things that you have written, I want you to repeat them out loud 3 times a day. 10 things out loud 3 times a day. Now, 3 times a day seems like a lot. And some are saying, oh, I couldn't possibly read it out loud 3 times a day. But you can read it out loud 3 times a day. I'm trying to turn that off. You can read it out loud, but if that's just too hard for you, read it silently to yourself 10 times. So 3 times out loud or 10 times silently. And you have to do that every single day. And as you get doing this, each week add 1 to 4 to 5 to 10 more things that you're good at. But start looking for things that you're good at. And again, you don't have to be perfect at it, but things that you're good at. I'm good at mowing the lawn. Yes, actually, I am very good at mowing the lawn. I am good at keeping the house spider free. I am good at getting up every morning and going for my walk. I am good at competing only with myself and doing things a little bit better each time I do it. I am good at, okay, you can see, you can come up with all kinds of things that you are good at. So, positive self talk. You've got to do a lot of positive self talk. And this leads us into the negative self talk. We talked about it a little bit last week about saying thank you. But if you don't say thank you, you've given yourselves 3 negatives. And for every negative self talk that you have, it gives you 3 more 3 more negatives about yourself. 3 more negatives about yourself. And it does the same for the other person with whom you're speaking. And so, if somebody tells you you look nice, say thank you. Don't say what, this old thing, because that is negative and that is putting negativeness into yourself and into other people. Now, from time to time, we do negative things. I tell you what, I couldn't find that money, and I was kicking myself pretty hard in the behind, because that is a lot of money, even if you're filthy rich, and we have friends that are. If you're filthy rich, I don't know why they say that, because it's not filthy as long as you're using your money right. And now I have to sidebar. We'll get back to negative self-talk in a moment. Uh, there are people who are anti being rich because rich people are evil. But the truth is, money is not the root of all evil. Money is the ability to do more of what you already are or more of what you want to do. And if you're already evil, then yes, you can do more evil. If you're good at heart, it means you can do more good because you're in a position where you can help out. So keep that in mind. And all of you that are great people, and you are, if you're listening to this podcast, all of you good people, money is a good thing because it just allows you to do more good. Okay, back to negative self-talk. Um, you want to say positive things, and you got to say positive things to other people. And the positive self-talk to other people, well, what if they've done something wrong? Well, instead of saying, look, you really screwed up, but what's wrong with you? Just say, hey, you're off track a little bit, or I needed this done a little bit differently. How can we do it differently? Now, you're still telling them that it wasn't done the way you wanted it to, but it's not the negativeness of, oh my gosh, you are a total idiot, which usually isn't what we want to convey anyway. If they do a good job, be sure and tell them they do a good job when they've done the good job. Don't save it up for the time where you have to tell them they're off track a little bit. So that, negative to other people, especially negative to yourselves. Your self esteem suffers. Negative self talk is your biggest saboteur. And we've talked about this before, that the mind is a weird and fabulous and marvelous thing. The mind is actually set up to prove you right. So if you're saying negative self talk, the mind is out to prove all the bad things about you. But if you're finding positive self talk, the mind is out to prove all the positive things about you. And if you do your positive affirmations every day, these positive affirmations actually go into your positive self talk, and your brain will find a way to make them possible. Now, I want to keep the show not too long, and we've already gone almost 20 minutes, but I want to go over some positive self talk with you. And I'm going to record these and put them in YouTube. So, those of you, my YouTube channel's under Dr. Karen Perkins. I had to stop and think about that. So, under Dr. Karen Perkins, Dr. Karen Perkins. And I'm going to record a bunch of affirmations with music in the background and put them there on my YouTube so you can just go and listen to them. But let's just walk through a few of the positive affirmations that I like to go through every day. And, as you go through these positive affirmations, again, your brain will find a way to make it work and to make them true. So let's go ahead and start. I am worthy of love and happiness. I embrace my uniqueness and celebrate my individuality. I am capable of achieving my goals. I radiate positivity and attract good things. I choose to focus on the good in my life. I am resilient and can overcome any challenge. I deserve success and will work toward it every day. I am grateful for the abundance in my life. I trust my intuition and make wise decisions. I am surrounded by supportive and loving people. I am constantly growing and evolving. I believe in my dreams and pursue them fearlessly. I am deserving of rest and self care. I have the power to create the life I want. I am at peace with my past and excited for my future. I am positively and whoops, try that again. I attract positivity and I repel negativity. I am open to new opportunities and experiences. I choose happiness in every moment. I am a source of inspiration to others. I trust the journey of my life. I am filled with energy and enthusiasm. I see challenges as opportunities for growth. I am proud of my accomplishments, big and small. I practice kindness and compassion toward myself and others. Now, that's just 25 affirmations. I have about 100 that I go through every day. I go through them in the morning when I wake up, and I go through them at night before I go to bed, and it makes my dreams a whole lot more positive. And I've got mine recorded so that I hear it with the music in the background. And again, I'm going to do a bunch of these recordings and put them on YouTube. So go ahead and go to the YouTube channel, Dr. Karen Perkins. So just go to YouTube and type in Dr. Karen, Karen Perkins, Perkins, and it will bring these up. And your mind will begin to find ways to make these true. And it's important that even if you've heard the term fake it till you make it, even if you're not 100% convinced that it's 100% real, go ahead and say it, because the more you say it, the more your mind will find a way to make it work. And that is important. And again, we're all human. We will have days where we negative self talk. I mean, it just happens. We have those days we negative self talk. Just pull yourself out of it as quick as you can. If you find yourself saying something negative, immediately stop and say 3 positives. So if I say, really, I did that, I can say, I have good taste in men. I am a wonderful mother. I am a good listener. Okay, I just replaced that negative self talk. So if you catch yourself negative self talking, it's not the end of the world. Just say some positive self talk, and that might mean that you have to put in your positive affirmations and listen to them and or repeat them out loud. Jace, come on back. I'm going to do a recording special for you this week and send it to you individually. So we'll have to talk later and find out some specific things you want to go over. And by the way, all of you, if you have specific affirmations you want me to record specifically for you, just go ahead and go to my website and sign up for a free coaching session, a free, I don't know what we want to call them, a consultation, so to speak. And we'll go over your personal affirmations and I will come up with a way to record them for you. So go ahead and do that. But that being said, Jace, give me a couple of positive affirmations, a positive self-talk.
Oh my God. Well, that put me on the spot, but
Yes, it
uh,
did.
well, for me, I always say that I am always open for lessons. I am always open for learning. I am someone who, oh my God, how can I say that? I always say it in Filipino, which is my own language. So
Go
I,
ahead, say it out loud in Filipino.
no, I always say I am beautiful. I am gay. I am a really, really good makeup artist. I always love drag, and I will always be someone that will make my family better. So,
I did not know you did drag. Some of my best friends are drag queens, and a lot of people go, "Oh no!" But you know what? They are the kindest people I've ever met, and oh my gosh, talented. If I could put my makeup on like those folks do, I'd be gorgeous too. You know, some of those guys, I tell you what, they're better looking than a lot of good looking women. And they do a lot of fun stuff. Do you go and do the singing and things too?
well,
The
hope
karaoke?
I I hope I can do it. I don't know. I will tell you a secret. My friends are planning to have an event on December for a Christmas party, and I will talk to one of the organizers to surprise them to do a drag performance. But that will be my very first time to do it full on with an audience. So
Well, if
I
you want to practice, you can practice with me. I'm being serious because I went to one of my friend's shows one night and they were calling people out of the audience to lip sync.
yeah,
Now I sang. I was in a dance band in college, and I mean I sang for years. And I can't now because I've had surgeries that have done things to my organs that are used for singing, but that's okay. I sang for years and I was fabulous, and now I have other talents. Um, but I thought, oh, I can do this easy peasy. I could not lip sync to save my life. Now, again, I have many other talents, but I got up there and I was going, and so it is a talent.
it
It
is.
is a definite talent. And so if you want to practice with me, just holler and we'll get on and you can practice lip syncing with me. And I'll be honest with you and tell you, oh, you were a little off, or oh my gosh, that was great. So yeah, let's practice that.
One of these days, you will just see me hop on a meeting on a drag makeup. So,
Oh, there you go. There you go. That would be fun. Well, I think we've had an interesting lesson today, and I want to remind everybody to come join us Wednesday for Power Surge. We got another great guest coming up Wednesday, and also that's 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. But don't forget tomorrow, Tuesday, October 8th, we're having the webinar, Live the Life You've Always Desired. And we're going to really go over some great stuff, and you're going to really find that you love the things that you do. So, that being said, I'm excited to have had you all join us today, and you have a wonderful rest of your day. And ciao for now.
Thank you for watching this episode of KARENisms. If you found anything interesting, entertaining, or useful, please be sure and hit the like button. Now, to find out more about me, my coaching, events, or even resources, go to drkarenperkins.com. Again, that's Dr. Dr. Karen, Karen, Perkins, Perkins.com. And if you haven't already, subscribe.